Adventurers, Raven Quest's early access and massive 10 million quest airdrop begins on August 29th. Raven Quest's early access is completely free to play for everyone, and the 10 million quest airdrop is up for grabs in 4 different ways. 6 million quest tokens will be distributed among the top 1,000 early access players, as well as 11,500 quest token packs with up to 2,000 quest tokens being raffled. The more gold you gather, the more quest tokens you can secure for yourself. Reach early gold milestones to gain entrance into multiple raffles, including a $25,000 land raffle. Maximize your rewards by inviting friends to your clan. Earn free patron and benefit from a 3 times login gold bonus. Additionally, enjoy a 20% bonus from gold that your clan members generate. There will also be a 100,000 quest prize pool for the top 10 clans in early access. Earn gold through the Adventurers board, maintaining your daily login streak, completing over 100 in-game achievements, and much more. Your Raven card and cosmetic collection will also reward you with gold each day. Monk and landowners, you'll benefit from a gold multiplier applied at the end of early access, securing even greater rewards. The adventure begins August 29th to September 7th. Continuing from September 20th to the 30th. So now, adventurers, you're ready to fight for your claim in Raven Quest. Register now and claim your share of 10 million quest tokens on August 29th.
What is up, guys? Got some music going on in the background here. Looks all good. How's everybody doing today? This is weird not being on Twitch, being on YouTube and just Twitter. But we do have Restream chat, so we see all the chat. So if you're chatting on Twitch or on Twitter or X or YouTube, say hello from your community. Nice to see everybody here. Yeah, this is super weird. We went live, and like 10 minutes after we were live, we got DMCA striked for copyright. Playing we were only playing our music. It's original composed music, so very weird, very confusing. Apparently, we have a few people that we know that know Twitch really well. They've been streamers for a decade and quite big streamers. They said it's happened to them where someone can just kind of come in and claim that it's their music or their whatever and copyright strike you, and you go down instantly. Apparently, it's a pretty quick process to get back on on Twitch, but apparently it's like an instant takedown for security reasons on their side, or just so they comply with DMCA standards. Super annoying. We assume that it's maybe another project or some specific person that's angry that decided to do it to try and slow us down. It's not going to change anything though. We could have delayed the stream or canceled it, but that's just letting them win. So not something that we're going to do. We're live. We're on YouTube and X right now. And, most of our viewership came from X yesterday anyways. So, if that happens, it is the way it is. We assume that we can get everything good to go again though for tomorrow. And then no worries on that side. But it is pretty easy to do a fake copyright strike or fake DMCA. So, I guess we're thankful that it hasn't happened up to this point. Yesterday we made some big waves, obviously in the space, not just because of how big the stream was, but also just, we've been getting talked about a lot lately, and, other projects releasing kind of similar time, or could just be someone that's very upset. It is a decent amount of work though to go through one of those. I don't think it's that much work, but I believe you do have to have like a company set up to do it, as far as I understand. I might be incorrect on that, but regardless, show goes on. Sorry, that was me for not winning a monk yesterday. God damn it. Suffering from success, a lot of eyes on Raven Quest now. Yeah, 100%. Yeah, it is what it is. Again, show goes on. We're not concerned. In the end of the day, our community's here. They're listening. We'll have a VOD of this as well. It just does suck. Obviously, we've had that Twitch channel for so long, so we'll figure it out. I assume they understand that, and we'll figure it out. But it is, I believe, like they actually have to comply with that. Like if they get sent a notice, they have to take it down. But it is kind of hilarious when it's for our originally composed music that we made in-house that we are getting taken down for. That is pretty hilarious, but it is what it is. Let's get to the point. What's the secret word? That will be coming later in the stream. They asked me not to share that right away. So we do have a secret word for one of the quests that we will be sharing during the stream. Yeah, excited for that AMA, Kalido Crypto. Yeah, we will be doing an AMA in their Discord today, so excited for that. We actually have a lot of AMAs today. My voice will be torched by the end of the day. Because of latency, I'm giving my answers here in advance. Peanut Butter Bandit 10 million Dynamic Quest. Give me one sec. We did have some questions as well. Message the team for that. How's everybody doing today? You guys excited? We have under 48 hours until the early access starts, guys. What's the difference between owning land and owning a monk collection? We'll be chatting a lot about our land tomorrow in the stream. That's actually the stream topic tomorrow. So we'll be chatting tons about land. But they are different. Land is something in game. The monk collection has different benefits and rewards to it. The land is purchased. These are NFTs that are bought. The monks are non-purchasable. We only give them away to strong community members and through different contests. Yeah, it's Flavio. You're right. I believe it. Secret word is DMCA. Yeah, not so much. I'm gonna sleep for 2 days, so I have enough to play until I'm exhausted. That's the approach that you should be taking. Load up on those energy drinks. Get ready to go. Okay, I'm getting sent a bunch of community questions. Today, we're going to be going through a few things. And then lots of questions and answers, again, as usual. We also kind of have a secret announcement, and then we also have that secret word that's coming later today as well. That is not the secret announcement. These are different things. First thing I think we can right away hop into is about the clan system, because that is kind of the main topic for today and kind of sharing on that. So we're going to dig more into that. I also have a little graphic. Most of you guys have probably seen the website is down into maintenance right now. This is for the website update. As mentioned, the account panel is getting a full facelift on the account panel to make it a lot more visually pleasing, a lot better UX for users to know, kind of where they're going and navigating around there, and just making it overall a lot nicer. With that, though, also comes out our new clan system. We shared a bunch about this yesterday, and in the early access airdrop video. You will be able to, that new clan system will be going live soon. We're going to share more about that here. But that is, that will be going live when the new website is up as well. Hey, what's up, Fun and Sun? How's it going? Awesome. So with new clan system, let's start sharing a bit on that. Let's start sharing here. Man, it is so weird not being live on Twitch right now. I've never done a live stream not being live on Twitch. I'm missing the emojis. Listen, YouTube is awesome, but yeah, love that Twitch culture. But okay, we will get that figured out. This graphic doesn't really fit in my nice little compact area. This is a teaser of how the new clan system UI is going to look. You guys will get to see this very soon on the website once the website update is done. We wanted to get the website update down now so that it's not, slowing things down on the launch for people trying to make accounts, stuff like that. So with that, we talked a little bit about this yesterday, but kind of going through all of the rewards that come from the clan system. Sorry, let me just move the chat here so it's a little bit bigger. Change this a little bit here. Give me a sec, guys. Sorry. Awesome. That looks good now. Yeah, our Twitch is definitely bigger than our YouTube. Our YouTube is much smaller. Like yesterday, I believe our viewership was like 60% X, 35% Twitch, and like 5% YouTube. YouTube is not our big audience at all. Sorry, there's questions coming in, so I'm trying to read them as well. For the people who do not have friends, can you not do something to allow us for buying Patreon? Every friend I know already has an account or is playing. Yeah, so this is something that in the end of the day, we didn't want to be selling Patreon at this point in the early access. We understand that for some of you guys, it's maybe harder to get a couple signups. In the end of it too, if that means, sharing in different communities and stuff that you're a part of, to bring in a couple players. That's really what we wanted to focus on. We didn't want to focus on selling it. We might look at something else that we can add in. Let me talk to the team. Like, we're a couple days away, if not for the first part, definitely for the second part. But this really is what we wanted to focus on. We didn't want to focus on monetizing it right now or anything like that. But that's something that we'll discuss. But I encourage you to go out there and share about the project in any communities that you're involved in, etc. 2 people, again, it's fully free. They don't have to spend any money. Just 2 people. Can I register my mom? If she plays, yeah. KTA Gill is supporting you. Appreciate that, guys. Nice to see you guys. I'd like to pre-purchase my yearly patron. Yeah. I appreciate that vote of confidence, guys. It means a lot that so many of you guys have been asking on, getting patron, getting land, all those kind of things. It just really has not been our focus. Like our focus really is just getting the game in as many people's hands as possible, and not looking to monetize things right now. And so, but we appreciate that a ton. We'll try and explore something for part 2, 100%, to get you guys involved. I'll make a note of it right now. Give me a sec, just because if I don't make notes of stuff, I forget it. Do old clan members count? I believe so, yes. I'm 90% positive. I'll have to just double check on that, but I will double check on that as well. The only reason why I say 10% reservation, because I know we had different rewards previously for the clan system, and those rewards were distributed already. So it's basically like providing a whole nother set of rewards that were already rewarded for. So that's the only reason I think there's maybe a chance that it isn't set up like that. I'll have to double check though, because obviously like we're changing the rewards, giving additional rewards now, and those past rewards were already distributed, right? It's not like we're taking away the old rewards and changing them to new ones. We are those rewards were provided, and now new ones are coming in. Okay, so sorry, I'm reading chat at the same time, just trying to jump back and forth. So with that, clan system. So bunch of things that come from this. We shared in the early access video and the airdrop, a bunch of the things that you get for this, but just kind of going through it. So we have 2 kind of staple rewards for inviting friends. Just to go over the clan system again, guys. When you hear clan system, think referral system. We wanted to make it a little bit more fun and dynamic than just the same old like referral system in terms of titling. We did clan system because there's much more to it than just like a basic referral system that a lot of games have. We wanted to do something, by the way, ignore this text. This text has changed. Again, the new website will be out very soon. This is just a screenshot from our UI design, but I wanted to share that with you guys so that we have something that we can visually see as we go through it. But with that, by getting 2 clan members, you get 7 days of free patron. Getting 5 clan members, so 3 more, you get an additional 12 days. With that, with having patron, you do get 3 times login gold, as well as a bunch of other bonuses in game that just make your gameplay experience a little bit more epic. And then with that, every clan member that you have, you get a 20% bonus gold of the gold that clan member earns. So with that, if you have, you refer a friend to play, he joins your clan, essentially joining with your referral code. He earns 100 gold one day. You will get 20% of that gold as well. Again, as a bonus, so that friend is not losing anything. So you're not losing anything joining someone's clan, guys. The other thing to mention, again, it is a referral system. What that means is you can join someone's referral code, right? You can join someone's clan, and then you have your own clan, your own referral that you can send out as well. So joining someone's clan does not mean that you do not, that you cannot refer people yourself. When you join someone's clan, that will not be what you see on your UI. That's what they will see on theirs. You will see your own clan that you can invite people to. With that, another kind of unique part of that is when you invite a clan member, if they bring in their own clan members, you will get 50% of their bonus gold earned as well. So with that, encouraging the clan members you bring in to also share about the game. Everyone benefits from it. Not only do we make a stronger, larger, and truly global project. Again, we've talked about this before, but our expectations and what we're looking to do is simply be the biggest Web3 game in the world. Anything shy of that is not satisfactory to us. We want to be the biggest in the world. And so with that, let's spread the word. Let's build something huge here. The bigger it gets, the better it is for everybody. And then with that, additionally, if a clan member does get land, you do automatically get up to 20% cash back on any land they obtain. This is paid out as USDC, or you can also use it yourself to get land or things on launch, like patron, cosmetics, stuff like that. It's essentially a balance for you to choose what you want to do with it. But it's not like purely token side or anything like that. Like, you're able to do whatever you want with that. And then additionally, if someone gets land, you also get 1,000 gold, and you actually get 50% of their bonus gold as well. With that, every clan member that you invite, you get one free entry into our $25,000 land raffle. So if you have 50 clan members, 100 clan members, you get 100 entries into the $25,000 land raffle. With that, we do have a small requirement for these things. I believe it is that they obtain patron themselves on their side. This is just to avoid people doing like huge multi-account abuse, stuff like that, to make sure that it's secure. Also, for these like raffles and stuff like that, if we do, like, we have our own ways before the raffle to confirm the validity of invites. So don't worry if you think there's somebody doing something funny business with that, that will get caught before the raffle. With that as well, on the new UI, you have a very simple copy to invite message. You can send your own referral message out, but this is just a super easy message that will kind of mention a few key points about Raven Quest, that it's free for everybody to join, things like that. And you can just copy that message and send that out if you would like to. You also can customize your clan's name, your clan's logo, all that kind of stuff. You nicely see the cashback amount that you have, the gold earned that you have. You can also see your top members in your clan. If you want to give their own form of encouragement or rewards or anything like that for being big parts of your clan, more power to you as well. Is this referral system only for the play to airdrop, or will it work on the official launch as well? So parts of this will 100% carry over, whether we use like the gold system for the actual launch, or if it's just going to be part of the airdrop campaign. We're not 100% sure on yet. These kind of things change a lot on what we think the best model is, etc. With how much work we've put into designing the system, we would like to continue using it. It would only be if we feel like, oh, there's ways that we can improve it or adjust it or change it, that we would change it. But regardless, those clan invites will count. It's just that we may adjust a few things to make it more interesting for the official launch as well. Not everyone in your clan has to have patron too. That is for like the raffle and some things that we just need to keep secure. But joining someone else's clan, you support the competition in the global ranking. Yeah, so again, you don't need to join someone's clan. This is a referral system. So you're not missing out by not joining someone else's clan. In the end of the day though, again, like if you're an existing player, you're not missing out by not going and joining someone's clan. This is the reward for running or for their referrals. Again, think of it like a referral system. We've considered like just changing it to referrals instead of clan, because some people get a little confused with the clan side. They think it's like a guild and you're now in a guild with that person and you can't refer your own people. We might change the titling because we understand that some people have a hard time. They hear a clan and they're so word aligned, right? But just to be clear on that. Currently, the only way that we have for getting patron is free through the clan system, correct? We're not selling it or anything like that. We might offer something else. Maybe what we'll do is like if you reach a certain amount of gold, you unlock patron as well. We'll discuss that to add in. But we're not looking to monetize or anything like that in the early access, or at least not in part one. This change sounds very good. Yeah, I appreciate that. I mean, it's way better than our old clan system, way stronger model, and rewards you guys way more too for participating. There is no limit right now to how many clan members you can have. So spread the word, share as many people as you want. The top members is just, it just shows the top people, the top amount of gold from your clan members. The other thing to mention too, anyone that signs up with your clan invite will get an entry into the $25,000 land raffle, and as well they will get $25 of free Raven packs into their account. These are soul bound to the account for obvious reasons, otherwise it would be very easily abused. However, with that as well, anyone who is already playing, guys, okay, if you guys are already playing, you guys will also get $25 of Raven packs into your account. So don't worry, like, oh, like, does that mean I need to make a new account to get those packs? If you already have an account before a certain date, you will be getting those as well. So if you're already existing member, you've been, part of our community for 2 years already, you will get those as well. I see the website is under maintenance. Is that the reason? Yes, it is for this update, for the entire account panel update, and a few other things as well. There are a lot of people playing. The changes to get a drop very slim. Sorry, can you expand more on what you're asking? Seems pretty harsh. Patreon has rewards from other systems would be nice. Yeah, truth is, we think 2 invites, even if there's like no one directly that you want to invite, is pretty easy to do. In the end of the day, like communities and stuff, finding 2 people that join is not very difficult. We want to do something free. We wanted to do something where anyone can obtain it. They don't have to spend money to do it. But at the same time, we'll definitely explore adding it as like something just obtained while playing the game. Keep in mind, guys, like this is usually our monetization side. We're throwing it out there for free. And so with that, but we'll look to do something maybe like gold based. Like if you hit a certain amount of gold, you also get it. So you can do it either way. The raffle is $25,000, but how many lands will be raffled and what size? Yeah, so we'll be raffling off a bunch of different sizes of land in that. There'll be more than one winner. We're not sure exactly how many different sizes and stuff we're going to be doing yet, but there will be many winners. So again, more details of that will come out soon. But all you need to know is that the total amount of land that will be raffled is 25,000. But it will be more than just like one land, for example. We want to make sure there's a good amount of winners in there too. And to be clear, that land raffle will happen at the end of early access. So yeah. Can you talk about how the top 1,000 will be determined? I assume he's referring to the top 1,000 leaderboard. Will it be based on something similar to achievements, or is it something different from that? Will it have something to do with gold? So yeah, the top 1,000 leaderboard is based on your gold. That is what, the leaderboard, I'm 99% positive will be live as well when the website is back up soon. Again, it's just in maintenance right now to do those updates to the website. With that, I believe the leaderboard will be up already for that. And you'll be able to see how it's laid out, but essentially your gold determines your ranking on the leaderboard, as well as for the airdrop. And so with that, will it be something similar to achievements? So there are multiple ways that you can earn gold. You can earn gold from your clan system. You can earn gold from your login streak. To be clear, guys, your login streak starts very small and it increases every single day. Getting that long login streak, the amount of gold you get from it will be quite big. So make sure you're playing a bit each day and you benefit from the login streak. Again, it starts small, but it ramps up pretty big. And so there's that as well. There's a clan system. There are the in-game achievements. We have over 100 different achievements you can do in-game that are all very passive based, in the sense that as you're playing through the game, you will unlock these achievements without, it's not like, oh, go and talk to this character 27 times or weird stuff like that. It is like reaching certain legacy levels, profession levels, gathering levels, getting your first ship in the game, getting your first MOA, completing the tutorial, all those kind of things reward you with gold from the achievements. And then additionally, I'm missing one thing. Also, details on the airdrop. We have that video that we've mentioned, but on top of that, we will have a panel on the account panel that breaks down all the things as well. Oh yes, also the adventurers board. So completing missions on the adventurers board will also reward you gold. So really, our biggest thing is we want the gold to come very passively from your gameplay experience, as opposed to having to be like really weird niche like chores each day. We want it to be like, play the game and you will get gold. Have you considered letting us swap clans? So this is something that we want to add support for. We have to be a little bit careful on this though, right? Because obviously this can kind of screw people over, right? If you invited 100 people and then a bunch of them are like, oh, well, let's just like start supporting each other or something, even though this guy brought us into the game, that's like saying like, I joined with a referral code. Can I change to somebody else's referral code and like, you know, doing it to a friend or whatever that you now play with? We gotta be a little careful with those things because that's kind of unfair to the person who actually did share the project with you. But yeah. We are not selling. Someone said, do clan members also get Patreon or do they have to buy it? We do not. We're not selling Patreon. So you get it yourself just by referring people. For the leaderboard of 6 million tokens, what will be the eligibility? Sorry, I'm not sure what your question is on terms of eligibility. Do you mean like what is used to know your leaderboard position? If so, it is gold. Gold is essentially our leaderboard points. So when you think leaderboard points, think gold. And what about number of servers and channels now in the beta? Do you think we will have queues? What are your expectations? Well, if we do things perfectly, we won't have queues. We're trying to, you know, we're checking lots of different pieces of data as we approach to the 29th to make sure that we do have the right amount of channels. We've been setting up servers the last 2 weeks, so that's been a ton of work for us. We obviously have seen things growing a lot recently. Discord's been blowing up. Our streams have been blowing up. Everything's been blowing up. And so with that, we know that, you know, we're continuing to add servers and channel capacity. And with that, like, you know, our goal will be to make sure that we have as minimal queues as possible or no queues. In the end of the day, it's sometimes hard to 100% know exactly what's going to happen. You know, the day hits, word goes viral like crazy and you have an insane amount of players. It is even more than you expected. But our goal will be to make sure that if there are queues, we get those under control right away. And in a perfect world, we don't have any queues and we have the perfect amount of servers and channels set up. So. Players who don't own Monk's land or know a lot of people, please be aware that you end up with nothing. Sorry, why do you say that? Players who don't have a monk will play for nothing. Do you mind expanding on why you say that? So again, our clan system is a referral system. There's not like clan wars. That is guilds in game. So we have a guild in-game guild system. Guilds will have guild wars, battleground events, stuff like that. This is our referral system for all intents and purposes. We do have a creator program, GCAP. If you are wanting to join that, I believe we have it on our Twitter. The creator form, you're able to go through that, and we do have a creator program. Yeah. Correct. The leaderboard is based on gold, as mentioned. The clan system is just one way that you get gold. adventurers board, playing the game, going through achievements. You'll notice some of the achievements have huge payouts of gold. Login streak, adventurers board, clan system is just one piece of what goes into the leaderboard. So. He said it because he will earn nothing if he doesn't own NFTs like in other Web3 projects. We already saw that you guys do things differently. Yeah, I mean, hopefully we've brought that across. In the end of the day, we're trying to do things very differently in the Web3 space. We understand what the norm is in the Web3 space. We think that's why a lot of things are not working, and we're here to change that. But it does suck when, you have people that have partaken in other airdrops and stuff like that, and they see 90% going to cheaters or multi-accounters or to just massive whales and true players not getting anything. That is not how we are designing our system. Will we need Patreon to off-ramp tokens in early access? So the tokens will not be minted until TGE. We have not had our TGE yet. So in the end of the day, the tokens from the early access, when the early access ends is basically when we will be TGEing. And so with that, you will not need Patreon right now to off-ramp anything. Both devs and game are super cool. Appreciate that. Awesome. So we have a couple more exciting things to share with you guys. I'll let some more questions kind of roll in here. We have a bunch of other ones saved as well. The next thing that we're pretty excited to share with you guys, we are hoping to get this set up for the 29th. There is a chance we won't. Communication, takes time and getting all these things set up because we have to set up like our API on our side and they have to set up integration on their side. But we are now able to share. We have partnered up with Games GG. They are a questing platform, a gigantic questing platform, one of the biggest in the world. We're extremely excited about this partnership with them. We did it, Immutable was a great intro for us. And with that, we're extremely excited to share through the questing platform. We will be offering a bunch of different quests for players through that. With that, you will be able to sign up through their platform for these quests if you're an already existing player. But the biggest thing is everybody here is going big on this because this is obviously a huge partnership and we're very excited to announce this. It is one of many. I will share that. We're just going to be announcing them as time comes. This is just one of the many huge ones that we have coming up. But this is one that we were excited to share now already. We're super excited to be working with them. Again, they have hundreds and hundreds of thousands of players on that website daily. It will be huge for Raven Quest. And our biggest thing is when it comes to these programs, we've been invited to a lot of them. The thing that we love about the Games GG one is they don't expect us to dilute the crap out of our token. That's the biggest thing. A lot of these platforms, they expect to get like 2% of your token supply to distribute to their team or their holders or something like that. And what happens is you're just causing huge deflation onto the token on release, which is not good for anybody involved. So for us, it was really important to make sure that we found a platform that did not do this and did not expect this. And instead, we pay out of our marketing budget for this. And with that, we have a really good setup with Immutable because they work closely with Games GG. So we're very excited about that. But ultimately, we want to make sure that token value is strong for everybody involved, everybody in our ecosystem, and that believes in our project. And ultimately that at the same time, we are getting in front of hundreds of thousands of gamers. We might not have this live on the 29th because at the end of the day, we know we will have a lot of players ready on the 29th just organically. You guys have all seen the community exploding recently, and we expect that to only be more once the 29th hits. But ultimately, this will be a massive influx of users that we are strategically planning to make sure that they get full access to the game, get to play everything. But also on that launch day, they don't end up just swamping the servers. Getting an immutable gem quest would also be good. Well, we have that coming too. Lightly, we will have an immutable gem quest going live as well. Immutable is being absolutely incredible and providing those rewards through their gem system to feature us on their page, which also gets over 100,000 daily active users. So insane publicity. Like we keep kind of mentioning to you guys that everybody who's here right now is here super early. You know, we're in the infancy of what our potential is going to be and what we're able to do. And everybody here right now, you guys are getting the first early alpha and first early scoop on everything we're doing. These things are going to absolutely blow up Raven Quest. So with that, we have our immutable gem quest going live as well. So you'll be able to get free gems in the game or free gems on immutable as well. And with that, we also will have a unique immutable companion through the gem quest. So not only will you get gems, but you will also be getting an immutable companion NFT as well for going through their quest. These details, guys, by the way, will all be announced as well. So when these quests are live, we will announce it in our Discord and on our Twitter. So if you are following either of those, you will see it and you'll be able to do it. So no worries there. Right now, we do not have a cap on the referrals. In the end of the day, we want people being encouraged to share about Raven Quest, right? Really, the purpose of the early access is this is just the start of what we're doing here. We want to get Raven Quest in as many people's hands as possible to make this project as big as possible. In the end of the day, there will be so many rewards for you guys. You guys have seen our ecosystem, 50.5% go into players' hands. The early access is a small fraction of that. It is meant to be that early, get the game in people's hands, get people excited, stuff like that, leading into launch. We want these programs to be as big as possible. We want it to be shared as much as possible. We don't want to put caps where it's like, okay, you've shared it to 100 people in your audience, but you have a 5,000 person audience, you're not going to get anything anymore. We want these to be as big as possible. Again, guys, the bigger Raven Quest is, the better it is for everybody involved, for everybody in here. It just means that we can do bigger and better things for everybody. So. I think I was talking about Games GG, Michael. Yeah, again, guys, in the end of the day, the clan system is a small part of the leaderboard. In the end of the day, we want to encourage people sharing and growing the game. That's a huge part of everything we're doing. The early access is meant to be like a marketing push for the game, to share more about the project, get in as many people's hands as possible. If that means that, income a streamer with 4,000 current viewers, bigger than the entire Web3 ecosystem or viewership base, and they end up sharing the game with thousands and thousands of people, that is great for everybody involved. Yes, it means that they will get gold from their referrals. That is as part of our program. We want to make the game as big as possible. We want this to be huge. The bigger the game gets, the bigger our team can get, the more we can work on it, the more we can develop for it, the more content we can create for it, the bigger our marketing push can be. Literally everything around that. And I know everybody in here has the same interest. They want to see Raven Quest be the biggest game in the Web3 space. And that is 100% our goal as well. How will people get MOA ships, etc., if there isn't a way to get quest tokens? So right now, everything is purely obtainable in-game. With that, again, we're not selling any of our token or anything like that right now. Will OG members of the community be getting any nice benefits for this early access? So yeah, we have, that's the other kind of thing with the early access. We do have rewards for everybody. So not just on the leaderboard side. We have our 100 monk raffle for anyone who reaches 100 gold. $25,000 land raffle for anyone who reaches 500 gold. We also have a land whitelist when you reach 2,000 gold. 10 shiny monk raffle at 5,000 gold. We have the immutable companion we'll be dropping. We'll be dropping stuff on Games GG as well. And then we also we've kind of leaked this a little bit, but we also have other rewards as well that we're going to be adding to the gold system. So these will be available for everybody. Just by reaching a certain amount of gold, you will unlock these rewards as well for those people that did play in the early access. So, you know, in the end of the day, one thing that we really want to keep pushing, guys, is we are here to bring a huge game, a content-rich game, and a fun game into the Web3 space. We don't want it to be purely about, you know, how much can I earn? How much can I extract from the ecosystem? We want to bring a game that people want to play, and those things come secondary. We think that's how the Web3 space will move forward. We think it needs to get away from this narrative of only looking at things on how can I make as much money as possible and extract as much as possible. While that comes with Web3 games, and that is what we think is an important part of Web3 games as well, we don't think it should be the sole focus and what everything is built around. If everything is built around extracting and hungry hippos, the games disappear. They fall apart very quickly. And we've seen that time and time again. We understand that to some, that might be like, oh, you guys are doing things differently here. You care about building the game as big as possible, as many players as possible, instead of just whaling people in and then the game disappearing in 3 months. That is our approach. We're taking a different approach. We know that can be jarring to people. We feel like this is what brings the future of Web3, is building games that are about player first, building up the community as big as possible, building up the user base as big as possible, and having a game that people just want to play first and foremost, and their earning comes second. If your goal here is only to look, how can I maximize my earnings and extract as much as possible and then disappear, it might not be the game for you, because that's just, we're not going to be heavily front loading rewards and stuff like that, like many projects do, because it's just not sustainable. So streamers are a form of marketing, guys. Yeah, they are the biggest form of marketing. Just in my opinion, it would be ideal to have the leaderboard of total gold, but at the same time have several leaderboards of other achievements, such as highest level, highest craft, most quest sense. That's actually pretty interesting. We could definitely discuss that. I'll make a note of that. That's something we can definitely add in. Yeah, that'd be cool. We could do it tied to a lot of things. We could do it to like each profession. So whoever is the highest in different professions, highest gathering with all the different gatherings, most amount of like PvP kills. Oh, well, that one's a tricky one because that one can be kind of abused. But like highest legacy level, we could do the highest in a certain archetype level. We could do like most amount of rifts completed, or most amount of bosses killed. There's some cool stuff we can do with that. I'm down for that. Love the multiple leaderboards today. Yeah, I think that would be cool. Did I miss the secret word? Not yet. It'll be shared soon. Oh my God, I can't believe it's almost 10 already. We've been flying today. Questions always make time go really fast. I asked this question yesterday. You asked me to ask again today. Sorry, you didn't send the actual question though. Do you mind sending it? Best profession would be amazing, incentivized to people to really late game professions such as blasting. Yeah, I think that's a cool idea. I like it. We probably wouldn't be able to add this, or we definitely won't be able to add this in the next couple of days. But again, the early access will be going for a while. We can add in additional rewards throughout that, and we definitely plan to. Huge partnership. Congrats. Yeah, very, very exciting partnership. And just one of many. We have so many we're going to be sharing, guys. But we wanted to share a big one to start. I polish my monk every day. Mine is shining already. In my opinion, you could have have soft referral tiers. Yeah, I think that's actually pretty interesting. Yeah, we can definitely discuss that. I'll make a note of that as well. My account page looking good. Oh, did it go live? Is the new website live? Oh shit, it is. It looks nice. Yeah, the new account panel is live, guys. You guys can go check it out. Yeah, it looks very nice. The leaderboard is also up, but there is no data there yet. So that will be, I'm sure, added. I think that's added the day before the early access starts. Also, the new play to airdrop page is added as well. You can see your the rewards there. You can see all the achievements there now too. So you can go to the achievement panel and see all the achievements. Where on the account panel can I see about our tokens from early or from alpha and beta? Yeah, give me 1 sec. We did add it. I'm just gonna, I gotta remember where here. Is it on profile? I think it might be on wallet. I know they're rolling out another update on the website before the early access goes live, so it might be coming with that. But I'll make a note to check that because we did add that to the design. I thought it was just on the profile page, but I'll double check on that, okay? And make sure that's added ASAP here. I think it's on the page that we're adding before the early access though, which is on your wallet. I'll get that figured out though. Make sure that's there. Okay, James, I'll answer that in 1 sec, okay? But I noted it. Just gonna read through the other questions. Going off topic, there are equipment chests in North Star quests, which are catch-up mechanic and Raven on. Will they be in Raven quests? I don't believe so. I believe we removed those as they are not needed. Did we get into the secret topic? I was late in the stream. Not yet. We are going to be doing that soon, though. Soonish here. Can you please add an option to change the linked immutable passport? We will be, yes. I know there's a few people that have been requesting to change theirs, so we will add that. Don't worry though, you don't need that yet. You won't be like getting anything put into there that you're gonna be missing out on, so don't sweat that. We will add support to change your wallet. That's linked to your account if you want to change it to a different one. But don't stress, because nothing's gonna be going in there right now that would that you'd be missing out on because of that. Okay. Profit should be one of the main reasons to play Raven Quest. It should be sustainable and all, but shouldn't disregard people who want to make money from it. Yeah, so I actually kind of disagree. I think in the end of the day, Web3 games, of course, there should be a level of ownership over assets. That's key. And also the ability to earn while playing. But I think this has to come in an organic way and not a way that is shoehorned into trying to make it work, because that is not sustainable. There are, it is very hard to make a sustainable ecosystem that is designed around profit should be one of the main reasons to play. I don't even know if that's possible. In the end of the day, you should be looking, what we think is, I shouldn't say what you should be looking for, because you're welcome to look for whatever you want. We think the only way to make a truly sustainable Web3 game, and what Web3 has to move towards to continue to grow and to be a relevant staple in gaming, is games that people want to play, and then the earning is like a bonus or like a cherry on top. Right now, the current design for most games is not working for good reason, because the games are just not that fun and people are only there to extract from the game. So I don't think designing a game where profit is the main focus and reason on the developer side will ever work. We've seen this with so many projects where they get into this endless loop of players are only trying to make as much money as possible and then quit. And what they have to do is they have to keep pumping up their rewards, deflating the token, reducing the value of everybody's token in doing so, and really hurting the people there since the beginning. In the end of the day, we feel that we want to build a game where people love playing the game, they enjoy the game, and they're like, oh, it's sick, I also was able to pay for my lunch today from playing this game. For most people, that is a dream. For people that are looking at what Web3 game to play, and they're looking, well, I'm gonna play the most boring game if I make 10% more playing it, that is up to them. I don't think we're gonna be appealing to those users the best. To say, maybe there's another Web3 game that is very short-term focused. They want to just deflate the crap out of their token as quick as possible by pumping insane rewards to have the highest rewards out there. There will be a demographic for those games of players that are looking for that. We're taking a different approach. We want to bring something special to the space, to the Web3 space, and something that people want to play first and foremost. And then when they earn from it, they're excited. Awesome. I get to play a game that I enjoy playing and make some money from it, even if it's maybe a little bit less than the auto clicker game that I'm bored 8 hours a day playing. So. Okay, I'm stressed because of that. He's referring to the changing his linked immutable wallet. Yeah, don't be stressed on that. Redney on the alpha and beta tokens. Yeah, as mentioned, they'll be on the account panel shortly. We have another update coming to it in like a couple days, but there is a spot for that. I think it just wasn't pushed in this update yet. But now we can't complete the achievements from the alphas and betas. Yeah, those were, we always made clear that they were the alpha and beta achievements. Like they're done. The tokens earned from it are going to be locked in. Well, they are locked in your account, but they'll be displayed shortly. But we were not continuing those into the release and stuff like that. Those were for the alpha and beta. The The main way to take profit in MMO should come from the in-game economy, selling rare items in marketplace, giving your service to a guild and get paid by guild masters. Yeah, 100% agreed. I think MMORPGs already naturally have very strong ecosystems in them that bode very well to the Web3 space. Web3 space just allows providing safe and actually controlled setups of that. So I think it comes incredibly organically with MMORPGs already. The backbone of Web3 ecosystem is a game that people enjoy playing. It's that simple. It's what sets Web3 gaming apart from DeFi. 100% agree. I can't agree more. I think we need to see Web3 games move away from this approach of we want to pump as much of our token into people's hands as possible so that it goes viral and everyone wants to play it, because it's not sustainable. 2 months later, the game is near dead or on death's door because they can't keep pumping that much in, or the token's lost so much of its value from extractors that it just can't hold a price. This is not fair to the team involved. This is not fair to the players that are trusting the project to have a longevity. It creates an awful downward spiral. And so we really are not looking to do that approach. That's just not something we feel is good for the long term. In the end of the day, we're an MMORPG. We spent almost a decade developing this game. We want to be here for years to come, and we can't do that by trying to maximize how much people can extract from the game as fast as possible. So again, apologies, I'm not trying to make you like a whipping boy for the guy who said that the main focus should be how much profit they can get or whatever. In the end of the day, we just might not be making the Web3 game for you if your entire intention is just, I want to maximize as much money as I can get playing a game. We hope that you try Raven Quest and you see, hey, this is a game that I'm actually going to really enjoy playing all day, and I can also make some money from it, as opposed to strictly looking at that kind of comparable. WoW's RMT is almost like its own Web3. Yeah, exactly. Again, it already fits very organically into MMORPGs. That's why we feel that Web3 does provide a really strong solution when it comes to the MMORPG genre. It's one of the few game genres that we actually think Web3 brings a strong asset to. So yeah. So yeah, a clan member that requires patron, I believe that is just for the raffles required. This is just a simple anti-abuse thing, but I will confirm with that to answer your questions on the actual your patron side. I'll make a note of that right now just to confirm that. Otherwise, we'll probably just remove that requirement to clarify things, to make it simpler. What we could just do is, instead of that requirement, we could just make it that they need to get like level 10 in game or something, just to protect against that kind of abuse. That actually might make the most sense. There will be extractors no matter what. The trick is incentivizing these people to earn via a gameplay loop that benefits everybody. MMORPGs are perfect for this. Other games struggle, but I'm hopeful. Yeah, no, 100% agreed. So again, we feel strongly that MMORPGs are perfect for the Web3 space. But on top of that, you're also right. There will always be extractors. And to be clear, when I say that, more I'm saying like in our design, we're not catering towards extractors, if that makes sense, right? So what a lot of projects do is they make their rewards impossibly unsustainable, which obviously drives down the token value like crazy, which hurts everybody who does trust in the project and wants to be there for the long term. And then they try to recoup some of that from those extractors by saying, hey, if you put this back in, you can get like 2 times as much. And they continue this downward spiral that is impossible to maintain long term. And that's the kind of designs that we're trying to move away from. So it's not to say that there won't be people that want to just play to earn. Of course, that'll be there as well. But in the end of the day, our focus isn't going to be just catering on those people and trying to milk them for as much as possible, which we see in a lot of Web3 games, which is just not sustainable. We're taking a much more different approach. Monk and landowners getting the patron benefits would actually make a ton of sense. Yeah, that's an easy way to do it. But we would want to do something as well that can be more available as well. But we want to make sure we offer something for you guys that are like, I don't have anybody that I can refer or whatever like that, or any communities I'm in, stuff like that. So we'll work on something there for you guys as well. Again, keep in mind, guys, the entire game is available. Insane amounts of content. It's already in a very polished state. Not to say there won't be any bugs. It's an MMORPG. There's always bugs. There's always things that we can fix and clean up. But in the end of the day, early access is also a little bit of a test phase for us, right? We're going to be testing out different things with the airdrop. We've talked about like how we can expand the leaderboard and make some maybe rewards with that. Some kind of changes we can do with the referral system, stuff like that. That is part of it as well, right? We're here to constantly make adjustments, listen to your guys' feedback, improve these systems as we go through it. So please continue to share your guys' input. That's why I love doing these streams too, is I get to talk things out in real time with you guys, share our thought process, hear your guys' insight and your guys' input, and we can build off that, right? So this is gonna be something that we're gonna consistently look to refine these things, clean them up. That's why we have the early access as well, right? Web3 Gaming is lucky to have builders like you, my friend. It's clear that you're using Web3 for the right reasons. I appreciate that. We feel very vindicated in our approach. We understand that to some Web3 natives, they might be like, whoa, that's different. And maybe some don't like that, right? But in the end of the day, we don't think the current model that many projects are doing is working. So we want to break that model and do something different. Trust you on that. The quality of the game since the vanilla Reese versus Horizon's Call has been a huge jump in quality. We appreciate that. We've worked so hard the last 8 months. Well, before that as well. The last 8 months have been insane. The studio has like doubled in size. We mentioned that before. Our team has grown a lot, and we've worked very hard to try and deliver the best quality content and new systems and listening to your guys' feedback. And again, it's an MMORPG. There's never an end to development. We are always going to make it bigger, better, more content. But we're glad to hear that you guys have seen us backing up kind of what our mission is. Even with extractors, if the player base is big enough and the game is attractive enough, it won't matter. Web 2 MMOs have huge gray economies, and they are still around able to support that. Yeah, I mean, Daniel, you absolutely nailed it. But you're also right. In the end of the day, if there's enough true players, it doesn't matter if there's that small group of primarily focused extractors, right? That's really why we kind of keep going on about how the bigger the game is, the better it is for everybody. And that's for a million reasons. But one of the big ones is also that, right? Having people that really want to play the game and getting the word out there as much as possible is just so key. If the base game was a gem, in my opinion, you guys have done an amazing job polishing it. Thank you. Appreciate that. It's the first time I see a Web3 game dev talking about optimization before launch. Thank you for that. Web3 needs optimization badly. Yeah. Yup. Has some friends with not much time to play asking, why play Raven Quest and not Raven Dawn? Since both are built over the same base and both are awesome games. So it really depends what you're looking for, right? There is a community of people that just do not want to play a Web3 game. And, you know, we feel strongly that Web3 needs good projects in the space to validate it and normalize it. It's the same when the internet, you know, with the .com boom happened. Back then, no one would put their credit card information online. It was, I remember, you know, asking my parents to allow me to put a credit card into play to get premium and Tibia. And that was like, oh my God, you're going to put our credit card online. Nowadays, you know, you put your credit card information on almost any website. It's just, you don't even think twice about it because it's become so normalized and it's come such a long way from early days. We see Web3 going through the exact same. But right now there is some resistance to it, right? And probably warranted. You know, there's a lot of crap in the space, and we think there needs to be more strong and high quality projects to really establish that. And so with that, some people, they don't have interest in that. We hope to change that. But in the end of the day, that's just the reality of it. So could you show and explain more about the levels in the cashback section of the Clan website? Yeah, 100%. So essentially, the way it works is we have kind of like a growing approach to the cashback. So essentially, based on the amount of land that your clan members get, you get a larger commission based on that. And so up to 20% as mentioned, and that increases the entire amount. So if you move up a tier, all of your sales would jump up to that payout, not just fractionally. Yep, quality is sorely missing too. Yeah, agreed. I just hope toxic guilds don't ruin the game for neutral and casual players. Yeah, we will be on top of that. A lot of gamers on Gamescom didn't care that the games are Web3. Exactly. Like, again, that narrative is already changing and that feeling is already changing, and we will see it continue to change. And it's great to see it changing. And it's because there's some good games coming to Web3. We're going to be a big part of that and lead the charge on that with the other really great projects that are also coming to the Web3 space. We will see that change and had fun playing it, which is the key part there. Redney. So we had, as mentioned, we had lots of rewards from our clan system previously, as well as like you earned a bunch of token and stuff if they bought land and all those things. Those are all wrapped up now. And again, the tokens will be added to the account panel shortly. I think they just missed it in today's update, but it will be on the next update. So don't worry, they are there. It's all stored on our database, so no worries there. But our old clan system is wrapped up now, and we've moved to a new land system on that. But all the rewards from the past clan system, if you had clan members that bought land or whatever, there was rewards for that. Those would all be locked into your account, so no sweat. At the end of the day, games should just be games. Web3 is just another tool. Yeah, 100%. Also, Redney, if you're like still confused on anything, feel free to just shoot me a DM and I can help you more after this, okay? I do have a lot of AMAs today, so apologies if it takes me a little bit to get back to you, but I 100% can help you with whatever questions you have. There were 10 projects at Gamescom from Web3 and 7 are built on Immutable. Next year will be way more. Yeah, agreed. I think what's important when you discuss projects choosing chains is smart teams are not just going where the biggest amount of money is being thrown at them. They're going to where they feel like the strongest long-term is, and also not where just all the hype is right now, right? Every year we see a different chain be the new topic of hype, and then next year it's a different one, and the next year it's a different one. What's important to look at is, what do you think the future of this chain is, and do you think that is the best possible future for you? Especially if you're developing a game that you plan to update for years to come, like us. And that is why, instead of, you know, some hot topic chains, we chose Immutable, because we felt long term they were the best chain to be on. This was over months and months and months of meetings, discussions. Yes, it was a very long process. Sorry, James, you sent that message a while ago. Let me scroll back up before I forget it again. If you were to compare Raven Quest to RuneScape, what would you say are the features, apart from WebC, that set Raven Quest apart? I mean, I encourage you just to play Raven Quest and see for yourself, because I could be here for 10 hours saying all the differences. I mean, in the end of the day, we have a few systems from RuneScape that we like, and we have kind of some inspiration from, but it's a completely different game. So it's more like what similarities, I guess, than what differences, because it's a completely different game. But how did IMX convince us? Yeah, a few things. One, we like the infrastructure and setup that they have the best long term. But really the biggest thing is we just felt they were going to be the most in our corner. We're a 10-year-old game studio now. We understand how to make a good title. We understand how to make games. We feel very confident on that side. What we felt we needed was really strong and really close guidance on the Web3 side. And we felt that Immutable would bring them the most amount of attention and care to that for us, and that they would be in our corner every single step of the way. And I can happily say that since signing with them, they have done exactly that. They've been in our corner every step of the way, getting us in all the, like, you know, the Games GG partnership is because of them. They connected us with them and set that up. You know, they really have been there every step of the way for us, and that's what we needed, and that's what we wanted. Yeah, I'd say that's kind of fair, GCap. Like, we were very heavily inspired by a lot of games. Arcade is a huge one. Some things in Albion, definitely combat and like kind of combat mechanics inspired by WoW. A lot of crafting stuff by Final Fantasy 14 and Final Fantasy 11. Certain gameplay loops from BDO. Yeah, I would say Raven Quest, in the best way to say it, is kind of a Frankenstein of all the things that we thought were really strong in different MMOs, and then trying to cut out the things that we didn't like from those systems and polishing them and making them all work together. But that's how, you know, truly, that's how most good games are made, right? They take really interesting things from a bunch of different games that they felt made them strong, and put them together and try and do a new spin on it. And so, you know, mentioning Albion and WoW is great. But I think there's way more names that should be mentioned there as well. Winter, only one. So if you refer a clan member, it would go down one from their invites as well. Okay, guys, secret word time. You all listening? Otherwise, you can always go back in the VOD too. But are you guys all listening? Okay, the secret word for the quest is bandit. Now you guys know. Is there any way to read up on the lore of Raven Quest, or is it all in game? There is insane amounts of lore in game, so get excited for that. Bandit. Yeah, bandit is the word. BANDIT, bandit. He is the tutorial dog in the game. I believe it's a Zeely quest, Sass. I was just told to say it. I'm just doing what I was told, okay? Believe it's for a Zeely quest. Social challenge number 9 on Zeely. There you go. Do I support CR7? Uh-oh, I can't answer that. I cannot answer that without getting in a lot of trouble with staff. The link for the Zeely quest, I believe it's in our Discord. All right, guys. What we're going to do is we're going to do some final send-off questions here. We're also going to be giving away a few monks and some whitelists here as well. What we're going to do, just trying to think how we best do this. I guess we should message people's YouTube channels. So we will DM your YouTube channel or your YouTube or your Twitter, depending where you win, with the monk or the whitelist. Okay. Yes, we'll be talking all about land tomorrow, guys. We'll be talking all about land tomorrow. I want a whitelist so bad. If you don't get one here, we are doing lots of other giveaways in our Discord and our Twitter. Definitely join in there. If not, you'll also be able to get one by playing the Raven Quest Alpha, or early access. And 50k points for a legendary monk. I'm just the face of it, yeah. Seriously. Okay, cool. Let's do some questions here. I gotta think about this. I gotta think about these. Bro, get easy questions this time. Last time people were saying that we had 2 easy questions. Now you're saying get easy questions? No, that's not how this works. Sorry guys, I gotta think here for a second. Okay, there's 2 pieces to this, okay? I mentioned it lightly, but there are 2 things that have to be mentioned in this, okay? What are the 2 things that our immutable quest will provide as a reward? This is for a monk. Gems is one of them. But what's the other one? There's 2 things. You have to say both. You have to say both in your message. All right, King Tom, you got it. Congratulations. Gems and an immutable NFT companion. So kingtom.eth on Twitter. I'm actually going to screenshot these just for or I'm going to write them out so it's easier for the team. Congratulations. You will be getting a monk, sir. That is the first one. Okay, easy one. What partnership did we announce today? All right, Mad Dog, you were the first one to say it. I'm going to forgive that there's no .gg at the end because in the end of the day, you said their actual name, just not the full URL. I think that is more than fine. Congratulations, Mad Dog. You are receiving a monk. Good sir. Okay, what 2 things will you earn gold from every day based on your collection size? What are the 2 collection things that you will get gold from every day for the leaderboard? I'm going to need at least decent answer here. Okay, you know what? We're gonna give it to Redney. He said like skins, and he meant to say cards. We're gonna give it to him. He spelled cars. We're still gonna give it to him. I think that's fair. He was way ahead of everybody else. We are gonna give that to him. But you're on thin ice on that one, okay? You're on thin ice. All right, guys. Now we're gonna do 10 whitelist spots. 10 whitelist spots. Let's go. Okay, you need to name what this is, okay? I'm going to say the description, and you need to name what this is. A package of products put together by a player, transported from trade post to trade post, obtaining silver in exchange. Okay, Redney already won. We're going to give it to Dude. He was the next one. Dude was the next one. Congratulations. Oh, wait, no, you had it wrong. Sorry, you said Raven cards. It's Matthias is the winner. It is trade packs. Trade packs are crafted by players. Sorry, I'm just got to make sure I put his name in right. Crafted by players and then transferred around the game world to be sold for silver. It is trade packs. Sorry, Redney, you already won. And you got a monk, okay? You're going to get lots of engage points. Okay, next one. Which profession can you do out in the ocean? All right, fishing is the correct answer. You're able to fish on shore or in the ocean. Arcane Wolf, you did get it first. Congratulations, Arcane Wolf and everybody else. A lot of people were very close. Let's try and throw in a harder one here. Okay. Hopefully a little bit harder long one here. How many months is our team's vested position in the quest token? No, I'm doing both chats, Sass, Twitter and YouTube. No one's gotten it yet. 50. Daniel Medina is the first one to get it. Our team position is vested for 50 months. Congratulations, Daniel. 20 days. Damn. The guy with the rug there. So yeah, Daniel Medina, congratulations. You were the first one to answer correct on YouTube. Let's go next here. Okay, the answer has to be 3 words long, okay? It has to be 3 words long. Because I want people to send the full thing. Fun and Sun, you might just have to like refresh. Sun answers delay. I know it sucks. Some people just get delay and some people don't get as much delay. I apologize. But anyways, for this one, it has to be a 3-word answer. What system will we be implementing to provide minimal ping no matter what part of the world you play in? 3-word answer. Has to be 3 words. I want to see if someone can actually say the 3 words that I mentioned about it. This was shared yesterday, so this is a hard one. I went with a really hard one here. I might give some tips. No Bowtrex. Some instance thing. Proxy system IP. I'll give you a hint. The middle word is channel. Okay? Or the second word is channel. Okay, Restless Havoc, you got it close enough. You just put just in a different word. But he said regional server channels. I was just going to say regional channel servers. but that is more than good enough. Restless Havoc on Twitter. Congratulations. That is something, by the way, guys, we mentioned it. We will not have that on the 29th. If you're playing, the servers will be in US East. If you are playing from like Southeast Asia, you will find higher ping. That is something that will be improved in the very near future. But for the early access, just bear with us on that. But as well, if you're from South America, Europe, you can look forward to that. We're looking to have channels in every major region, but that are all still part of the same global gameplay world. It just means that you might experience a little bit higher latency in the first part of the early access, but we are looking to have that in the second or possibly third part of the early access. Okay, let's go number 5 here. What are the 2 new professions coming to Raven Quest? Oh, Matt, these are some good questions. These are some good questions. Okay, hold on. Who got it first? Redney, I'm sorry. You won already? Dude, you won already. We're keeping you guys out. Leom, you won. Congratulations. Also, you're still flexing that you're getting the answers right first, okay? I'm still impressed. I'm just saying you can't win again. Matthias Royal Malho, you did win something. You will be getting DM'd on YouTube in like the next 24 to 48 hours, probably 24 hours. Oh yeah, he missed a 4. Okay, dude, you win. I'm going to give you guys, you're both winners, okay? Leom Arts, you're a winner because it feels weird to take that away from you now. Dude, you're also a winner. So yeah, thank you for correcting that. You said Raven card, true. You did get it wrong. Yeah, no, of course, man, no worries. Okay, next question. This you guys might have to look for. How much gold do you get from completing the tutorial in Raven Quest? A hint is you can find it on the achievements board if you don't know what the answer is, because I haven't shared it. Let's see who's first. Nope. No. Bowtrex, you got the answer right. Congratulations, my dude. It is 25 gold for completing the tutorial. It's very quick to complete. Congratulations. All right, guys, we got 2 more we're doing here. All right. What percentage did Immutable rank us in all their playtested games? Within what percentage they rate us? Lynx, you got it instantly. You were quick as shit on that. Top 5%. Congratulations, buddy. You are the winner of that one. I see lots of other people getting it right as well. But you were fast as hell there. That was crazy impressive. Well, actually, I think we have 2 more. We have 2 more we're doing. How many monks will be raffled for players in the early access who reach 100 gold? How many monks? Okay, dude did win. Bowtrex did win already. Wait, yeah, Bowtrex has won already. Isadora Mundim. I butchered your name. I apologize. Is it Isadora? Isadora, I think. You got it first. You were right. Congratulations, Isadora Mundim on YouTube. Was me on? That was someone else get it first? No, she was the first one. YouTube is not faster. The Twitter one with links, he answered that instantly. Same with King Tom. It is not faster. They come in at the same time on my side. But yeah. Yeah, sorry. We are using Restream, guys. So I see Twitter and YouTube chat in one chat message. So sometimes it might look like you were the first one to say it, but there's actually somebody else on like the other chat. I apologize. I should have made that clear. Okay. One last one. One last one. What's a good one here? What's good? Okay. Oh, that feels too easy. That one feels too easy. I'm trying to think of a harder one here. Let me go through a couple of announcements here. Let's do something a little harder. It's more fun if we end with a tough one. Okay, this will be a fun one because people are going to be racing. Because I think everyone's going to have to look this up. Okay, so you have to provide month and day, okay? On what date did we announce our partnership with Immutable? Thank Arthur. Thank you. Or I don't know if you would say that as Arthur. I appreciate that. On what date did we announce our partnership with Immutable? Go. People are going to be scrambling to look this up. No right answers yet. No right answers yet. I'll give you a tip if you're looking for it. You can go back through our Discord announcements and find it there. Oh, someone was a day off. Okay, someone got it. Rahi Lux. You got the right answer. It was on June 24th. Congratulations, my dude. You will be, wait, do you have an, oh no underscore then. It was on June 24th. You will also be getting sent over a whitelist. Again, guys, these will be messaged you on Twitter or YouTube, depending on your platform. I will send this list to the team. Oh, there is no way to DM on YouTube. Okay, thank you, Louise, for mentioning that. So guys, if you are on YouTube or if you're on Twitter, you will be, actually, if you're on Twitter or YouTube, just open a ticket in our Discord, okay? Mention that you were the winner, and you will just need to submit proof that it is your YouTube or your Twitter, okay? So if you can just attach that right away, proof in the ticket when you open the ticket, and then you will get your award sent to you, okay? Will people who won on Twitch still be receiving DM? I believe we did DM everybody, but we'll have to double check on that. Again, we're going to try and get our Twitch account figured out right away once this ends here. We just need to shoot them a message and chat with them. But until then, if you didn't get a DM already, if we don't get that figured out quite quickly here, oh yeah, we DM'd everyone earlier today on Twitch, he said. If something's wrong there on your side or whatever, you can open up a ticket and we'll figure that out, okay? Awesome. Well, hey guys, we're approaching up on 2 hours here. Thank you so much for spending another 2 hours of your time with us. It means the world to us. The secret password is Bandit. We shared it earlier, but I'll share it again. It is Bandit. Leo Martz, no worries about, yeah, just open up a ticket. Devs already updated the website with the old tokens earned from alpha and beta. Awesome. That's great. Perfect. See, they are absolutely on top of stuff. Thank you for sharing that. Redney was asking earlier. I'm glad they were able to get that done so quick. They probably were listening to live stream like, oh shit, let's get that. So they're on it as always. But hey guys, thank you so much again for spending 2 hours of your time with me. It was so fun. We're going to be doing another live stream tomorrow. Tomorrow we're going to be talking, tomorrow's a big topic. Tomorrow we're going to be talking about land and how it works in Raven Quest. We also have some changes coming to land as well that we're going to be sharing. We also are going to be talking about our token ecosystem and how we feel we have a much stronger token design and ecosystem design. We're going to be sharing a bunch about that. Ultimately though, we're just so happy to have you guys here with us. We're so excited about what's to come. Early access starts on the 29th, guys. The clan system is live live now. So you can go start inviting people to your clan, going crazy with that, and getting prepared for the 29th. Again, guys, this is early access for a reason too. You know, we're doing it as a marketing push for the game, spread awareness about the game, for our release in the near future. But ultimately, we're also going to be changing things, right? Give us your feedback, share what your thoughts are on stuff. We're going to continue to change things and adjust those based on community feedback. Do so in a nice way. I promise. Getting angry and being mean or whatever, we're not going to look at it higher, if anything lower. You know, but share your thoughts and just, you know, understand that we're here to work with you guys and make the best game possible. And that's part of early access, to refine systems, to change systems and make systems as strong as possible. We got a lot of really cool ideas today that I've made notes on, and I'm going to talk to the devs right after this about all of them. Absolutely love the idea shared today. And, again, you know, we mention it a lot that we're here to set a new standard for Web3 games. And many times we add in there at the end, together, right? We're here to set a new standard for Web3 games together, not us alone. It comes from all of our community, it comes from our players, it comes from creators, it comes from community leaders, it comes from everybody. And we're here to do this together with you guys. So yeah, thank you so much for your time, guys, today. I look forward to the 29th. I'm anxious in a nervous but also incredibly excited way for everybody here. And let's have a ton of fun. I will see you guys again tomorrow for another live stream. Tomorrow will be a very big one. So definitely don't miss that. We'll be sharing a lot of really interesting stuff. And then launch on Thursday. Awesome, guys. See you. I hope you guys have a good rest of your day, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. See you.